Good morning. Today is the Unpredictable Friday reading. Welcome, Libras, and welcome back to your channel. This is your station, which you rely on for updated information. The birthdays are over, so I'm going to miss that, like doing that in the beginning. That took up like our morning in terms of greeting actual Libras on the channel. Also, if you celebrated a birthday this year, I hope it was fantastic. Let's look at our split first. Page of Cups in the first position, okay? Now, I want to show you guys that I do it very delicately. Like I'll put down my cards, I talk about them, Five of Cups and the High Priestess. There could be, that's like a lot of water. That's a ton of water from the High Priestess, which is Pisces, to Scorpio, to Cancer, and they're all here. They're pretty evident at the beginning part of the day. So you have a possible apology, okay? I think some of you are closely watched for your persona, and that could definitely be, you know about that as well. The High Priestess is all-knowing. She's in the first position today. Also, I could have missed it a little bit in our readings yesterday because she did not come back in the evenings. She didn't. If you guys watch like the last two videos consistently for Libra, the Friday readings are super famous here. Like usually we're on point, usually. But she never showed up again is what I wanted to tell you. Why is the focus on the sorry to this person? Because they know you know. From the Page of Cups to the High Priestess, you're already sensing either the arrival or their drive to you. Okay, and they also might need to talk to you for technical things. If you married them, they might need to talk about a house, or they might need to talk about the kids. Seven of Cups, more water. Okay, now this is you. It's not necessarily confusion all the time. When you have other cards in the reading, which are tying cards, Seven of Cups, it doesn't take on the confusion part. It takes on the multiple choice. Okay, so you do have choices to move on from. And also some of you need to go discovering that too. They're there. What I like to say in readings is that most importantly, do you believe you have choice? That's the first thing, because you can't manifest new outcomes if you don't even believe you have choice. Right? You're very limiting, right? Two of Pentacles. I feel like that's important for some reason. So that is an occupied energy. Something could be up in the air as well. In the next video, we're going to talk about the societal moves, what's next, and we'll use tarot cards to talk about it. Scorpio is a huge month for you, Libras. It's a transformational time in your life. It's a big thing. I don't want to put the pressure on it, but it's there. Knight of Swords. Okay, maybe you anticipate, and it's funny because he's so young in the Knight of Swords. He's coming in and the way he gallops is super youthful. So the knights are typically teenagered in the deck. And there could be a message, several even coming toward you, okay, about opportunities. Some of you felt maybe lack in the past. Those opportunities are really ripe in this kind of an energy. For Friday, the Knight of Swords type of people, if this reading is resting with you another night, just look down and the Devil. And we'll stop there because that's Capricorn Sag. It definitely could be a person of the past, but it also can be a new energetic person who has like lots of passion for you. There's passion, there's trying to lust for you as well. If you're thinking of love in this reading, it could be new and past. So I would go ahead and say those are several different people. Okay. Anything else that we need to know? Slow, please. Four of Wands. A couple of more, I don't know. Strength. There goes that Leo energy. Leo, right? You need strength, I think, because it's stating discernment will be fun during this time. You get to discern through different relationships, and it opens up the cornucopia of your mind because you get to discern for yourself. And it's what's fabulous about this is it's not based off someone else's thoughts. It's yours. And if you're like high manifester, high generational manifester, your strength is going to show during this time. It's going to be, if you want to look at it, is on display. So that's what I will say for the Strength card. Not to spend too much time on it, but it's a major arcana and it's a good one too. Okay, let's look at your pile here. We left off on the Six of Pentacles. We'll look at that for Friday. So you have the Knight of Cups. More Pisces. So that's like triple Pisces here. Five of Pentacles. I was surprised by the Five of Pentacles. I felt like this could have been, it's like a dropped off energy. I think we dropped off those kitties at the pool. And then we have Seven of Wands. You could be protective on, I take that as the things that matter most to you, the things that you'd like to keep away from society. Maybe you want to protect your family more. Maybe you're protecting your own time. I know what that's like. I've seen that with several Libras on the channel. I also know my friendships offline are looking like this, the Seven of Wands. So this could be that you protect yourself from the Knight of Cups. He's the preceding card. And the Knight of Cups is somebody around you. I want to talk about the several behaviors today that this person might propose. So I'll go ahead to my second deck for that. We'll go back to that in a moment. A relationship or a milestone. Some of you have a party coming up, or there is a gathering with somebody face to face. It could be arranged in the next few days. Okay, this is not something that's been long time coming, I don't think. I feel like this can even be in the planning. This is a card that could be premonitionary. Okay, it's like a premonition card that could be coming up. And then Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn. Really, really good, stable energy. Now, this is the thing. Your maintenance of that on Friday is, I think, at the heart. If we were to look at everything as a chakra, I think this could be your third eye. I think the Queen of Pentacles is at the heart space. So that's typically in color. It's the throat is blue, the heart is green. I had to think about it. I was slow this morning. It's a green chakra. Yes. So we'll look at that too. We'll think of that as heart and incoming. Heart, incoming. Okay. I'm just reading a tad different, and we'll address this Four of Wands. A lot of you really could have a gathering coming up where generosity is shown. But guess what? This is the interesting thing, is you get to see your real ones. Six of Pentacles. Or it's there's a gift of appreciation in this reading. Or some of you might even feel like that's coming. Equal repertoire, equal talking to. Who's the Six of Pentacles person? Or what might we expect? It's a new beginning. It's someone who knows how to give back to you. Okay, we're not talking about, this morning MJ made me laugh on Soulful Revolution. She's one of my favorite readers. You guys know that. She said something about Lord Farquaad at the end of her video today. It was posted like 3 or 4 hours ago. She mentioned that someone would be writing in like that. So this would be Lord Farquaad. Farquaad, excuse me. And it was funny because I chuckled a lot when I heard that part. I haven't seen Shrek in many, many years. She was referring to Lord Farquaad. He's kind of like, he's a little character in Shrek who has a big personality. But otherwise, if you look at him, it's a little funny because he's so small. And I do get a similar feeling here, but it's more reciprocal, and it's coming from somebody that you know. So they might want to start a new beginning with you and re-get to know you. This could look like a family member who wants to come back. Not that they are asking for forgiveness, but they want to start on a new playing field. They want to know you differently. Okay, or this is someone who's watched you. I kind of feel like it's a little too late for that, though. I think that this person wants it genuinely, but maybe my Libra is no longer into that. That's the feeling that I get on the table, at least. You may correct me, because that might not be also your feeling. Knight of Cups. What's that income? Wow. Okay, so I felt it a certain way. It's je ne sais quoi. Like I told you guys, you'll receive cards a certain way some mornings. This came off like really good. When it hit the table, when it arrived, I didn't get anything sneaky, and you shouldn't, because it's the Ten of Cups. It's a good card. It's a yes. It actually felt like an opportunity that's presenting itself on the right timeline. Like this Knight of Cups is really happy about you. Can I get a little bit more? That felt good when it was here on the table. It was a nice feeling. Hanged Man. Okay, they could be Pisces. They could be water if they're not Piscean. They've had a lot of reflection on what you mean to them. And as an aside, they want to be romantic now because they can be. Something about before it wasn't right, but now it's aligned and it feels good. So I don't know, some of you please maybe clarify if this person is really real in today's reading, because that card felt good when it turned over. It didn't come off like you have to do some dealings there or you got to be, moving in a certain way. It felt genuine, the 10 of Cups. And what I mean by dealings is you have to come down on yourself and settle. That card felt like it's going to be even with this Knight of Cups. What's the protection here against? That could be others. It could be supposing that you protect your own energy. 7 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. I got here. Okay, now this is a hearing thing, right? Clairaudience. I think it's clairaudience. It could be that I'm still very tired from yesterday. But 9 of Pentacles is saying that protection has served you well. If some of you feel like you're overtly guarded, it's okay. You don't have to be so hard on yourself, because this is what I'm getting from this combo, and I've never received this. Your self-preservation in this case, and some can overdo it. Self-preservation is a very delicate thing. I feel like your origin story of why you did that, it could have been from people who lied to you. It could have been from groups of people that no longer resonated with you. I feel like you called it, but you did it a long time ago. So this protection has served you even in the current. Okay? I like it. It's different. And it's also like you can move within that too. It's almost like you could gauge it. You do not have to step outside of this, it's really nice. Okay, you have good cards. I just want to run it down. You only have like one card of concern, which is the 5 of Pentacles. And I'm even surprised I got it today for your Friday reading. Queen of Pentacles is good. It means that something has stabilized, or that you guys are, above all else, preserving the coin there of value. Okay? Preserving it and not letting everybody touch it. Or something like that. And then we have, yes, because, maybe I laughed too soon, but maybe that's what the story is. Something at home too, like Libra, I don't know, are you doing something where somebody can't easily visit you too? And then you protect whatever the eggs are hatching there. Okay? That's only concerning card you have. Everything else is aligning. You have a beautiful High Priestess at the top of your reading. You have this 9 of Pentacles with Virgo. Leo and Virgo came back today in many amounts. It's saying that something here is handled practically throughout your day. It's not fanciful. You're not in fantasy world. You're not living in the Marvel land of that time. Like you're not living in cosmic timing. It seems here like you've grounded and practicalized something in your life. I feel what it is. I'm trying to find the words of what you're doing there. You could have put your timeline on something more realistic and planning. It doesn't have any more this daydreamy sense. I think some of you have navigated a way to kind of ground it in a practical way. Perhaps you wrote it or something, because there's something about like writing it, seeing it, and then saying like, okay, that I can do. That's doable. Or even a vision board, something like that. One of you did that. One of you did. Knight of Cups. What's their feelings? Because that could be several people, the Knight of Cups. Okay, it brings you to a crossroads. I want to say by the weekend. I can be wrong, okay? There's something here by the weekend that's different. It hits different. It's different. Something like that. Because you have an incoming love on the plate. Like this person is coming in to offer new feelings. This is a time in your life where it's a different person. They're giving. Maybe they're the giving one. 6 of Pentacles. I didn't assign that to a person earlier, so it might be this person. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. A very committal person. They're worried, like, if you are taken. This person's a little confused on where you stand. And it's okay for a new person to be confused. they're really worried if you'll even like their offer, because something about maybe it won't be enough for you. And then like Libra, for you, you're kind of impressed with it or something, because that's a committal person, Virgo. I don't like the Nine of Swords, but I like the committalness of this person. I like that they're saying they can do it, at least. No past people so far. At least not in my cards. We're not picking up on a person who's Seven of Swordsing you. They're watch, and then I'll get the card. Watch. Do you have Temperance? Very good. Okay. There is a balance in, I have to be careful here and still be in depth. There's a balance in someone's patience toward you, or, I'm getting something about somebody views you completely different too. And they actually understand and respect the way that you had to go, because they're human as well. And they know how hard it is. So this could be someone else, their balance going toward you, okay? Five of Pentacles persona, or whoever that is. Who's the Five of Pentacles? Five of Cups. There are two fives. Five of Pentacles person is the Five of Cups person. At least that's what the table says today. There goes 555. Five of Swords with grandma and son, or mother and son. There could be something here, because that's his mom. There could be something about a mother meddling in the past, and maybe this mother now knows that they mess things up. Okay, or it could be someone's grandma, someone's mom, maternal figure. Chariot, they're both Cancer. That's interesting. Cancer, Cancer, Libra. Look at that. Cancer, Cancer, Libra. With the gravestone is Justice. With the scales. Look how beautiful. You guys are still showing up in Scorpio season, which is, it's really, there's that Seven of Swords. Oh my gosh. There it is. Empress. Page of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Yes. And Death is after that. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Libras. Maybe your very own Venus signs like Taurus and Libra are around for friendship, counsel, or foe. Why did I say foe? Friendship, counsel, or foe. Empress and the Seven of Swords. That's jealousy. Seven of Swords and the Empress is like, it's a jealous combo. We have to look at if that is something that's gonna be tempered, because it looks like now the ones that are in admission of being left out, they're showing that they're in the fives. So that could be like flying monkey behavior, or like you kind of can see it for what it is. You can see that for what it is. Chariot, and yeah, I want to talk about this. I think this is a person showing up in your empathy. Okay, may I see that? Showing up in your empathy, and can I complete the sentence on that for Friday? Okay, so it also felt good. This is the difference in how I'm receiving the information. The Six of Cups is, it felt okay, all right? If it was bad, I would tell you. The nostalgia between the two of you really, really helps this person understand that the two of you are meant to be together, okay? But they might even use that to get you back, is the Six of Cups. You're going to have to discern with what that meaning is. And I think I want to talk about that in the next video. So we'll see you. This was the Friday reading. Have a great day, you guys.